Today we'll be making green beans and mushrooms with crispy shallots. For this recipe, you'll need shallots, mushrooms, garlic, green beans, white wine, and lemon. And if you're new here, I'm Maggie. This is No Frills Kitchen, where I teach you how to cook with confidence with nothing fancy required. To begin, we're going to make some crispy shallots. This is an easy process that's so worth it. You can even make extra of them and use them in another recipe, like pad thai. First, you need to thinly slice your shallots. You can use a mandolin to make quick work of this, but if you don't have one, a sharp chef's knife will do. And to get everything ready, we're also going to prep our mushrooms. It depends on what kind of mushrooms you're using, but you can either thinly slice them or just tear them into manageable pieces. I have some oyster and shiitake mushrooms here, so I'm roughly chopping the shiitakes and tearing the oysters to have some varying textures. Also, mince a few cloves of garlic or use a garlic press like I'm doing. I also like to take the leftover flesh from inside the press and mince that up too to make sure I don't waste anything. Now it's time to get to our shallots. First, add the sliced shallots to a cold pan and then cover them with some neutral oil. Set the pan over medium heat and at the same time, make sure you have a sieve set over a heat-proof bowl ready. This is because the shallots can go from golden to burned alarmingly quickly. Stir the shallots frequently to ensure that they separate from the rings and continue to heat gently until they're beginning to turn golden brown. Then turn off the heat and strain the shallots through the prepared sieve. Make sure to hold on to the oil. It's absolutely delicious and you will use it later. Then spread your shallots over some paper towels and season generously with some salt. Set these aside for later. By the way, if you're finding this recipe helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps more people find my recipes, and I would really appreciate it. Now, in a large skillet, add a couple of tablespoons of your shallot oil and set over medium heat. Once the oil is shimmering, go ahead and add your mushrooms. Sprinkle the mushrooms with a bit of salt and cook, stirring frequently until they've released a bunch of their moisture and they turn a deep golden brown. This will take about 10 minutes. I go into detail about how to do this in a number of my other mushroom recipes, and it's just as important here. Once your mushrooms have browned, add in your minced garlic and cook until fragrant. Then add in some trimmed green beans and cook just until they turn a very bright green color, only about 30 seconds. Then pour some dry white wine over the beans. Something crisp like a Sauvignon Blanc or a Pinot Grigio is a great option. Cook until the wine has mostly evaporated and has all but cooked off. This should take about 5 minutes. Then season generously with salt and pepper and add in a squeeze of lemon juice to brighten the dish up. Then stir in about half of your crispy shallots. Transfer to a serving dish, top with the rest of your shallots, and serve. If you liked this recipe, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next videos. Enjoy!